2K Sports Pregame Show.
It all comes down to this one game. It's Game 7 here in Round 2, and it's right here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Toronto Raptors here at their home, Scotiabank Arena. For the Raptors, they were unable to close out the series in Game 6, but they're certainly in a great position to finish it off here in front of their home crowd. Final game of this series. Shaq, looking back at your playing career, what Game 7s stand out the most?
Thanks for asking that question, Ernie. I don't really get to talk about myself a lot. But in the Western Conference Finals of 2000, we were down 15 points in the fourth. I can remember at a timeout, I told the Copster, I said, hey, man, I'm open for a lob. And threw me the lob. We were able to win the game by 5.
Oh, very good. So it all turned on one play when you were down 15.
And
Kenny, how about you?
Well, in 1995, we were the 6th seed in the West. We were down 3-1 to Phoenix. Then we came back, went to Game 7, and then Mario Ellie. He hit the kiss of death shot.
Super Mario.
Yeah. I remember that shot.
Great memories.
And we went on to win our 2nd straight NBA championship.
That'll wrap it up.
You have to throw that in my face.
We take you courtside.
Oh.
Thanks for joining us.
Brag too much.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The home court of the Toronto Raptors filled to capacity. Well, this is what we've all been waiting for. Game 7. The winner to advance to the conference finals and get one step closer to a championship. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Look at the Raptors. Now with the final deciding game right in front of them, their home crowd looking on to extort them to new heights and to the next level.
And a long season comes down to this. 2 teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, Ben Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football. It may be one reason he's so comfortable attacking defenses and creating. He said, you have to read the defenders, draw them, then get rid of it. Otherwise, you're going to get tackled. Well, that's a foul in the NBA, but I understand his sentiment. Guys?
And David, he is not shy about contact at all. Thanks. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Simmons runs the show with Redick at the 2. Jimmy Butler is out there with Harris, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Now here is Lowry after J.J. Redick's miss, and that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Siakam kicks to Gasol. And Leonard has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
And so Green will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Green. Covered by Redick. And that one, good.
Well, Kevin, this guy's proven over and over that despite his size disadvantage, he's still able to score in the paint.
And that one's good, Simmons.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Lowry, good.
Well, Kyle Lowry has proven to be a dead-eye shooter when given space, and he's comfortable off the dribble or catch and shoot.
And
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Now, here is Lowry. He's got 5. Now the pass to Gasol. Over Embiid. The 3. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Lets it go from 14. Toronto grabs the miss. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably the...
Look at that jam!
Get out of the way!
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition? So good at getting steals.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Simmons penetrating. Got that bucket in no time at all. Simmons got 12 points in the game.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Had to catch a flight for the night show. Let's get though. Got us right though. We ain't like no. I ain't got no time though. Only got one night though. We get twice though. It's lit. Got the night show.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fourth, Joel Embiid.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Raptors trail by 5. Outside Lowry. Pass to Leonard. Will it go? Lowry can't get it to go. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight.
So from the 30th pick in the 2011 draft to one of the elite two-way players in the game, think about every step along the way with the work required by Jimmy Butler. Special stuff.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they've been aggressive and assertive right from the opening tip. They've seized command of this game. Let's see what happens.
Lowry for 3. No good. Shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. Passes to Siakam. To the inside. Leonard shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 19-6 run. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Butler.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
Pass to Green. There's the 3. And again, Toronto no luck. Philadelphia leading by 13. Butler attacking over Lowry. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Leonard on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 9 points for Jimmy Butler.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
All alone, and it's Butler with the jam.
And they're just dominating on both ends, and it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Harris on the double team. The pass to Lowry. Shoots over Redick. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, my goodness. Almost no space to get that jumper off. But Lowry, he doesn't need a ton of space.
And, guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Good on the shot.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Boy, Kyle Lowry can be so creative sometimes. You think the window's too tight, but he finds a way.
Feeds to Harris. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Lowry against Simmons. Lowry passes to Siakam. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
What a boost to have Kyle Lowry running the show. Selfless, smart, and always looking to create.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the dance time.
The 76ers leading by 17. Here's Simmons, knocked loose. It's stolen by Lowry. From deep, Green buries it from three-point range. Green's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Embiid inside, working on Gasol, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
To the paint, and finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Simmons against Lowry. He kicks to Gasol. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Embiid. Again, Embiid missing.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Green.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Leonard has it in the corner. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Redick. Here's Embiid, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
From the stripe, Simmons pulls it in.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Pascal Siakam. Then for the 76ers, Monroe comes in for Embiid, and it's James Ennison for Jimmy Butler. Raptors trail by 16. Down low, and Gasol slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Harris, no good. And the Raptors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Outside Leonard puts one up from 19, and Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 8.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Takes the 13-footer, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the 76ers lead by 16. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. The 76ers also with a sub. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Lowry against Simmons. Lowry finds Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Ennis. And too long on the shot. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 14. It's deflected. Gasol's shot is good. 12 points for him.
Boy, you can't pin their struggles today on him. He's been on fire from the field.
It's deflected. Now here's Powell, covered by Redick. Lowry dishes to Leonard. Powell kicks to Ibaka. Pass to Gasol. Toronto working the ball around now. The shot by Powell, no good. The 76ers leading by 12. From the baseline. Scott can't get it to go. Lowry with the ball. He has 7. Ibaka, no luck. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Here's Redick. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. Nobody near Leonard. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 6.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Raptors trail by 13. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Scott pulls it in. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
To the inside, here's Gasol. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. Tough nose Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
You call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it, but with that comes a lot of, some people call it pressure, but a lot of responsibility is what I call it. You know, every night you got to show up. You have to be productive. You have to show guys even when you're hurt, you can still play. Even when you're tired, you got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do. It's fun to me. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get back into the action. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
I mean, so far that they're not settling for outside shots, really attacking the paint.
I think that's what you've got to do, right? If the looks on the interior are there, you have got to attack.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, Simmons runs the show with Redick at the 2. Craig Monroe is out there with Scott, and it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. The 76ers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Powell. Nice shot from the wing. Powell's got his first points in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Monroe's shot is good.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here. He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Van Vliet kicks to Powell. Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Count that one. 16 points for Ben Simmons.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
To the left wing. Here's Van Vliet. His three-pointer's off the mark. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Here's Monroe. That shot missing. Good D by Gasol. Raptors trail by 14. Here's McCall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Gasol. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Monroe. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Then Gasol with the dunk.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player. You pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Here's Redick. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. Toronto calls timeout. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Siakam is checked in for Norman Powell. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Jimmy Butler comes in for J.J. Redick. Van Vliet kicks to McCaw. And again, Toronto no luck.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. To the middle, it's tipped. It's stolen by Ennis. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Inside, Siakam. They shoot again. Gasol, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Good. Giannis has got his first 2 points.
Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
Pass to Ibaka. Three-pointer. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. The baseline J. No good that time. Raptors trail by 20. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCaw with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A drive by Scott, and he banks in the layups.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Raptors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And finished off by Gasol.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Out left to the wing. Takes a 3. No good on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Butler. Another shot. That one off the back iron and out. And the Raptors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Here's Gasol. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Gasol's got 24.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And really, Simmons makes it look so easy. The way he's attacking defenses from multiple angles is really just commendable.
Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. And Siakam has it in the corner. Over Ennis. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. They get a hand on it. Here's Simmons. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Green, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. The 76ers also with a sub. Harris is checked in, and the 76ers call time here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Raptors. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. 4th, Ben Simmons.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
Embiid's shot is good.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
And stolen by Harris. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
To the inside. Shot's good by Ibaka.
Ibaka tough to contain now. This guy's super skilled near the basket. He's got a variety of shots he can choose from.
Count it. And that's 13 points for Joel Embiid.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Harris on the double team. Van Vliet passes to Leonard. No good on the triple.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
Shooting one.
And that one misses. Raptors shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Knocked away. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Now here is Lowry. He has 7. Down low. Here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Embiid. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Leonard. To the inside. Ibaka. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, there's incredible height and reach and length and touch from the inside when we're talking about Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Lowry. Down low. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
Here's Simmons, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here's Lowry from the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Raptors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Leonard draws the double to the middle. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
J.J. Redick's checked in for Ennis. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's stolen by Ibaka. Butler against Leonard. Lowry for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 7 rebounds in the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's an example to me of the attack mindset of Jimmy Butler. Puts it on the deck, draws contact. Simple.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Toronto has possession. Leonard on the wing from the arc. It doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Butler. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 21 points for Butler.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the paint, here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Redick. That one, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Ibaka outside. Here's Green. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you just got to love the way he moves the ball. Very unselfish.
I tell you, he's looking to set up his guys as much as possible, and you can tell his teammates really appreciate it.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. The 76ers making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. Redick, no good on the free throw. The Raptors shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Here's Green. Great D that time from Redick. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shots good by Butler.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
To the middle, here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Simmons, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Toronto called for the foul.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
That free throw, no good.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
So he comes up empty at the line. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
2 shots.
That's good from Green. Both free throws good from Green. 76ers shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. And Simmons slams it in.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass from Jimmy Butler, and you've got to have special vision to make it.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Lowry. Good on the three-point shot. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
And the shot goes in.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Simmons. Here's Monroe. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Woo, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Outside Lowry. "11 seconds left here in the second. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Raptors ball.
"7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clock at 2.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Taking a look at the 76ers. They really came to play in the first half of this Game 7. They did not hesitate to put their stamp on this game in a hurry and are showing everyone right now they want to move on. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3-ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them to keep pounding it inside and staying physical.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The evening commute has plenty of people on the move here tonight in Toronto, where we welcome you back. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change, he's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Goes up on the wing. Toronto grabs the miss. Now Green outside for Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now and finished off by Gasol.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev, but he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
No good from Simmons.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better. I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
That one wide left.
They've got to start working for better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
To the middle, here's Gasol, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's Butler that time on the assist from Harris. Harris has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Lowry kicks to Leonard, and there's the pass to Siakam. Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And the basket by Harris.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Redick. Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Lowry. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Redick with the bucket.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Now the feed to Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got 11 points.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Here's Redick. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Green in the post, covered by Redick. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Oh, no answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And some changes here for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for Green, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Scotty's checked in for the 76ers.
One shot.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. Kicks it to Gasol. Fires the 3. VanVleet can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Tries again, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 19 points.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
I'll tell you, what an effort on the glass. Even with this lead, they're still going all out. Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that 3-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Ennis, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's VanVleet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Whoa!
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Here's Leonard to the paint. Siakam. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Scott can't get it to go. The Raptors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Here's Butler. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Over the course of time, the elevation in Jimmy Butler's game has been incredible. This guy is lethal offensively.
And the Raptors call time here.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
The Raptors making a switch here. McCaw's checked in. Off the inbound, and it's off the back rim. No good. Philadelphia shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Raptors shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. Powell with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the strength and explosive nature of Norman Powell? This guy excels at absorbing contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Powell.
Well, one thing that there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Siakam. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Woo-hoo, the leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
And there's the pass to Ennis. McCaw grabs the miss. Toronto's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Siakam. He feeds it to Gasol. From deep. No good from McCaw. The 76ers shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. And that one's good by Butler.
Well, Butler needs a lot of defensive attention when he's in the mid-range. You've got to have a body on him.
Feeds it to Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Powell's got 7 points for the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Van Vliet looking around. Passes it to Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Offensive rebound. Simmons lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 35.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Van Vliet kicks to McCaw. Floats one. The shot's good from Gasol.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the 76ers call time here.
Left brain and right brain divided. Set frames I watch plays inside it. And I'm out to snatch when you find it. I smell the breeze in the morning. I feel your presence is warming. I paid attention to warnings. So we were too caught up and just warming. Hands on in here, flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Them blue words you talking to. Hands on in here, flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Them blue words you talking to. Hands on in here, flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Them blue words you talking to. Hands on in here, flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Them blue words you talking to. Lucky days and bringing the fossil.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Monroe's checked in. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Powell kicks to Van Vliet. Misses the three.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Monroe's shot is good.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Yeah, bottom line, more boards means more possessions, and that's how you build a lead.
The Raptors shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. Here's Powell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Two.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now.
What strength on the slam from Simmons, punching it home and sending a real message there.
Here's Van Vliet. He kicks it to Gasol. Over Monroe. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia with the ball. Picked him clean. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. And Ibaka slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he'd read the play.
And Gasol with the dunk.
You know, he's got a lot of length, and right there, he needed every inch of it.
That's true, G.A., you're right. You know, we really don't know that much about him in that department, but my goodness, when he ggets up, he can go.
I like this aggressiveness from him. He saw an opportunity and did not hesitate.
From downtown, count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
If they think they can give him that shot and get away with it, think again, gentlemen.
Here's Butler. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 34 points for Butler.
Wow, very close to a potential and one. Butler converting through contact.
Butler with the steal. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
46 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint, here's Powell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Powell's got 12 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
No good from Simmons. A difficult situation for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft. Really well done on that assist. He sees the target inside and puts it right into the hands.
Simmons, great touch on the 16-footer. Simmons got 39.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Simmons runs the show with Redick at the 2. Harris is out there with Monroe. And it's Butler in at the small forward. To the inside. The shot's good from Gasol. Gasol's got 35.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their number one option on every possession.
Redick. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And the wide open shot from Green. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, somebody fell asleep because the defense was not paying any attention to him. That's a huge blunder.
The shot from the low post is good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter. Philadelphia leading by 21. Butler kicks to Harris. Over Ibaka. Misses off the right iron.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Here's Monroe. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Still attacking. Building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Raptors. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Lowry finds Gasol. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Raptors trail by 21. Here's Leonard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Philadelphia leading by 18. And it's Simmons penetrating. Count it. Simmons got 43 points.
Boy, they have leaned on this guy to carry their offense today, and he has come through with flying colors.
Lowry for three. Redick with the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
I think he senses a team on the ropes, and he's looking to put them away. That killer instinct is shining through once again.
One shot.
That's good from Harris. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lowry against Simmons. And Ibaka kicks to Gasol. Kicks it out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Harris. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. A wide open look for Gasol, off target from three-point range. 76ers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Harris's shot is off. Raptors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Lowry kicks to Gasol. Leonard trying to break free. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
And by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Powell are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
Timeout called the 76ers.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I'd like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Eric Moreland's checked in for Ibaka. Miller comes in for Leonard. And it's Jody Meeks in for Danny Green.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Got that one up quick. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lowry kicks to Meeks. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. And the Raptors miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. That one falls.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Here's Marjanovic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Marjanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, really good awareness from Jonathan Simmons. Really getting an understanding of when to put the pass on time and on target.
That's good from Gasol on the assist by Meeks. 42 points for Marc Gasol.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
The shot missing. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Miller, the pass to Lowry. The three-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Harris finds Simmons. Intercepted. Stolen. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots from the baseline. Miller grabs the miss. Toronto shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Siakam passes to Lowry. And stolen by Simmons.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. Boban Marjanovic at the line for 2.
2 shots.
First one falls for Jeremy Lin. He's checked in for Kyle Lowry. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now here's Lin. Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, we know this. Jeremy Lin knows how to run an offense. His ability to find the open man, uncanny.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Here's Moreland. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And look, if he gets it that low, he's going to hurt you.
Right, you can't be surprised when he burns you. The defense must force him out of the paint.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Siakam kicks to Meeks. The pass to Siakam. And the 3 off target. Here's Simmons. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Well, Jonathan Simmons becoming dependable from the mid-range. He understands when to take those shots.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Meeks, and the layup's good off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Simmons. That one's not going to go. And Toronto will come the other way. Now, here's Meeks. Defense right on him. Lynn's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. From the wing. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And for the Raptors, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. On the wing, Miller, guarded by Harris. Pass to Meeks, and here is Lynn. Drills it from outside. And here is Simmons. Shoots over Meeks. They get it back, and it's blocked. And a wide open look for Lynn. Toronto gets it back in a new 24. It's tipped. Here's Marjanovic, and again it's Philadelphia.
And not everyone can shoot this well at his size.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Guys with size don't necessarily translate into great shooters, but boy, does he show great confidence knocking that down.
Moreland kicks to Siakam. Tries yet again. Moreland with the bucket. Moreland's got 4 points this quarter.
That's not a bad plan of action right there, guys. Attack the defense in the paint.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here is Lynn. Pass to Siakam. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Here's Simmons. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Wasted no time on that one.
Assistant.
Now Lynn. Meeks on the wing for the three. The rebound by Marjanovic. Philadelphia shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. It's rebounded by Moreland.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Marjanovic with it, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Defensively, Kev, it's very hard to impact a shot from the mid-range when you're giving up that many inches as a defender.
Down low, here's Moreland, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I'll tell you, that play was not as easy as he made it look. A moving target, it has to be perfectly placed, really pretty.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Lynn kicks to Moreland, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Right side, Lynn, and Siakam has it in the corner. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
Boy, I love the priority he placed on his passing tonight. It inspired great player movement, great ball movement. It seemed to me they knew they were going to get an easy bucket on every possession.
The feed to Meeks. And it's blocked by Simmons.
A strong defender. Bottom line, Simmons with the athleticism to send that back.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And he drops it in from the low post.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
And Meeks kicks to Siakam. Good on the three-point shot.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built here into the next game, because this one looks over.
And the 76ers call time here. They're leading by 21. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, with the conference finals within reach, he was not going to let it slip away. Here's Monroe, now off the inbound, and he sinks the layup.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
And the jam by Greg Monroe.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. A wide open look here for Ibaka. No good on the quick three. Shot from free throw range, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And so the Philadelphia 76ers have won the series. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road, at home, this is how we got to play basketball.
Jimmy, thanks for the time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.